Hopkins County Regional Civic Center was abuzz with activity Thursday afternoon and Friday morning as 257 FFA and 4-H exhibitors prepared their 300 projects for the Junior Market Livestock Show. The Junior Market Livestock Show is a Hopkins County annual event that features youth and their projects in both showmanship and project categories. Those who qualify for the Sale of Champions will reap the reward of their labor Saturday afternoon. Thursday afternoon, the Lamb Showmanship and Lamb Show, followed by the Goat Showmanship and Goat Show, featured 43 lambs shown by 36 exhibitors and 47 goats showed by 44 youth. Tanner Swinson of Hopkins County 4-H was named Senior Showmanship and his lamb was named Grand Champion in Show. The animal placed first in the Lamb Class 4 division. Reserve Grand Champion for the Lamb division shown by Annie Horton of Silver Springs FFA. She was also the Intermediate Showman. Reese Reagan received the Junior Showmanship honor. For goats, Paris Prickett of Silver Springs High School FFA showed the Grand Champion, and Macy Merrill of the Silver Springs FFA was the Reserve Champion. Dayton Wood of Cumbie FFA received the Senior Showmanship Award for his first place Class 6 goat. Poultry Grand Champion pin was shown by Braxton Northcutt of the Miller Grove FFA, and Reserve Grand Champion pin shown by Parker Dyer of Miller Grove FFA. Heifer Show began at 3 o'clock Thursday afternoon, the Steer Show at 6 o'clock this evening, and tomorrow at 1 p.m., the Sale of Champions in the Regional Civic Center Arena. We spoke with Kevin Gibson, president of the Hopkins County Junior Market Livestock Show.
We had a good lamb and goat show last night. Our numbers were about average. We've got a lot of pigs and steers and heifers in here today. Everything's weighed in. It's just a matter of getting in the ring.
This has got to be an exciting thing. You've got almost 300 kids involved in this.
Oh, absolutely. Every year it's so much nerves. I talked to some parents last night. He was saying, I said, well, how's your daughter? How's everything going? So, she's great. I'm about to get sick. And it's a lot of the parents are enjoying it and they're all involved. There's I don't know how many people in here right now, and it's good to see that it's still strong and going, and our numbers are up a little bit every year, and and our sale numbers keep going up, and it's exciting to see what the community comes together to do, for these kids in one night. It sounds like one night, but they've been working on this stuff since late last year. So.
For you, this is almost a family tradition, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. This is my 6th year as president, and my son is 8 this year, so he'll be showing next year. And whenever I took the position, I told him, I'll do it until my kids start showing. When he does that, I need to be out there in the pen with him instead of up here with the doing all the other stuff. And they thought I was kidding, but I'm not. And so this will be my last year. We'll have a new president next year. And I said I got involved with it because my dad was big involved with it. He started doing the wild bunch thing and putting together money and the pool money and starting to buy some of the animals, and it's almost like I have to be here. It's not really a choice.
With this, do you perceive this kind of maintaining or growing as the years come?
Oh, it's growing. It sure seems that way anyway. Just looking at even if our participation and stuff's not growing, if we look at our brochure from 2003, we sold 105 animals for $101,000. Last year we sold 126 animals for $351,000. So we've got that's just drawing the kids into it. It's drawing them into the programs. We had some really good speakers at lunch yesterday. It was all about the decision he made to get into the show is where he's putting him where he's at today. We just hope that the kids are using that money and using it to go to college. I've talked to several kids and they're off in college. There may be a scholarship that they're using from the Livestock Show. We're giving away 4 $1,500 scholarships this year, which is up from what we normally do. We only give one big one and a couple of smaller ones. So we're really getting some good scholarship money in, and just investing in the kids' future. And I got involved with it to make sure that it was here when my kid was able to do it. And I feel like it's in good hands. I feel like we're in good hands.
On the brochure, you mentioned the picture of Larry Spradlin with the children. It's a great tribute to Larry.
Absolutely. And our scholarship also is in honor of Larry. Last year, his granddaughter donated her pig, and we sold that pig and went toward the scholarship fund. So that's one of the reasons that we're able to give the 4 scholarships away this year. Is we've had a lot of push since Larry's passing. You know, everybody loved Larry. He was a large man in the community, both figuratively and literally. And you know, it's a good honor that the kids may not have even known him, but they understand what that means. You know, about Larry Spradlin and what he did, and you know, he was involved with it since he was an ag teacher to the county agent. So it was.
Hopkins County still is an agriculturally focused county, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You know, you think that everybody wants their kids to go off and go to college and go to the schools and get in working on computers and stuff, but if you look around, you know, all the programs and everything that are feeding, the feed programs for the animals, you can, all that stuff's online, all the ratios, the mixes, all the research you can do for what are the different tips and tricks, all that stuff is all out there in technology, and it's not just out there, your people out there digging in the dirt anymore. It's a business. There's a science to it, and there's no doubt about it. If you look at the different animals out here and the ones that have put the science into it, and the ones that are need to do a little more research and stuff, there's definitely a lot more to it than there used to be.